He was obviously the one that was afflicted, so we were talking to him, but could you keep hearing this little voice of the one that sat next to him going, we can heal my kidneys if you like, my kidneys are hurting, or my kidneys are in pain. Well, they were drinking like cans of lager, and I did sort of want to say, well, you know, maybe it's because you're drinking so much that your kidneys are hurting. But when he actually said that he wanted his, he said, you can pray for me. It was the last time because they were going to run for their taxi. These people always got to go somewhere. So Celia and me put our hands on him, and he said straight away, he said, it's gone. He said, I could feel the warmth straight away, and he said, it's gone. He stood up and he said, it's gone, and I was like, whoa, but he had to run for his taxi, so we didn't get no more. And then there was a few more bits, but the one that got me the most was a lady. We went round Wilco's. There was me, Celia, Claire, and yes, Peggy. There you are. Yeah, and we just were going around, and we were going to talk to people, and we didn't really get much response. Me and Celia, it was like because Claire had already told us not to go straight up to people because on the cameras it'll look like you're asking for money, and I was really aware that they're going to get out or whatever. But anyway, we went through, and then as we were coming out, we were buying a bottle of water. Last counter assistant, and she was quite busy. She kept getting people up, and, you know, people coming up. And then we went up to her, and as I paid for mine, and as Claire was coming through, she just said to her, have you got any pain? And I thought, why didn't I do that? She just says, have you got any pain? And this woman goes, let me just serve these two. So Claire said, well, it's quite obvious that she would probably have pain. So we moved to the side, and then she'd served these people, went back to her, and yeah, she'd had pain. So we prayed for her, couldn't quite reach her, so Claire said, you can touch her arm and pray for her arm, you don't have to actually touch her knee. So we prayed for her, and then we'd asked her what the score was, and I think it was 6 at first, but after we prayed for her, she said, oh no, she says, actually, it's really painful, it's 8. It was like, oh right. But then somehow Claire managed to deduce and get out of her that she had some stress and some trauma, lost 3 people very rapidly, and so Claire then changed the tone of it and said, well, we'd like to pray for that, you know, to get rid of that, and this woman was compliant. But then Claire was going, she goes, so can you repeat this prayer after me? And I was just like, oh, she's never going to do this. And she goes, can you say, I place this on the foot of the cross, was it?
All my grief, all my curse.
Yeah, all my whatever, all my trauma, all my stress, all my grief at the foot of the cross. And I thought, this is Wilco's. Just didn't want. And then you said something else, there was something else you'd got to say, and I thought, no way. Anyway, she did it, she never faltered, she just sat there quietly and said exactly what Claire said, and then she said, it's gone to 1. And I'm like,
we prayed again, didn't we?
Yeah, we prayed again after that, but it was when she said it had gone, after she said those words, it had gone from 8 to 1, and it was like, that blew me, that absolutely blew me away. I'm still blown away now, thinking, how can you go from 8 to 1? And it wasn't so much as praying for it, it was that prayer of...
It's because I cast out trauma.
Yeah.
I commanded trauma to leave.
Yeah, it was a whole new dimension that I haven't seen, and it was simple, but this woman from Wilco's actually placed things at the foot of the cross. I'm just amazed that she actually said that, so... Yeah.